that fits my bill.
Do I need to explain?
No.
I don't think I do.
That fits my reasoning why I'm going TNC.
Great.
So.
Black.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Memory of a goldfish.
I'm being pressured here, so I'm gonna go with TNC. But
Pressured by who?
a poor
Boy, pressure.
Wow, getting peer pressured into doing something you don't
no,
want to do.
that was
How
nothing to do with you guys.
How
or him.
uncharacteristic. Let me pressure you into casting game number 1.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right. God.
I'll do it.
You'll do it? All right,
You can
fine.
go.
Yeah, sure.
But I come back.
No, you said you got it.
I need a co-partner. Hello.
You should have thought about that before you
Come
said
back
you got
in.
it. All right.
Well, I'm leaving too.
All right, I'm back.
All right,
I'm back. All right, I'm gone.
Okay, me too.
Transition. Star Wipe.
Start white. So the thing is, I chose TNC for other reasons.
Other reasons. And
Yeah.
what were those other reasons?
Well, I think Tsunami, summarized it pretty well.
Right.
Disappointment,
Trust
trust issues.
in the chat. Do you have chat on again? Or do you have it off?
Oh, let me
Yeah.
see. Oh, it's still under friendly players.
All right, you can come here if you want.
Wait,
to.
oh no, actually I have it.
You fought and died with honor.
Yeah, so my prediction, TNC.
You can revert still.
No. They gave me a second chance in production. I'm going to go with TNC. I'm holding true.
I've been peer pressured into TNC. Not by you guys, but by production. We're like, prediction, fast, now. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Oh, they don't talk to you like that. Come on.
Nah, they would never. They're very friendly up there in production. Realistically, though, if the team names were hidden,
Right.
I would have gone for the Dire Draft.
You think so?
Yeah. Like Terrorblade into all of the heroes is amazing.
Just what I
TB's gonna have a stinker of a game. Stonker of a game. Hopefully. Because he has all the good tools he needs. He's gonna have a decent lane. With the Elder Titan protecting him. It's a pos 4 inch actually. And a pos 5 lion. Can I change my prediction?
Battle begins.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm sticking with my guns.
If you get the okay from production, I don't care if you change your prediction.
Let's see how Beastmaster really is. Amel played a really good Beastmaster. See how good he is. Last game he lost. He looked decent. Not great. Not weak. Yeah. Let's see.
The Shadow Demon's going to be very important. Zephyr, he needs to be there. I'm talking like mid-game when you've got Blink Dagger on the Pangolier, comes in with a Rolling Thunder, aims for 23 to put him up into the air. Zephyr's going to have a lot on his shoulders.
Yeah. I like TB also in this game because he has a good save with the Shadow Demon, of course. And it's not going to be easy to kill him. He has a lot of good Thunder targets. They do have tools to lock him down and kill him. But it's not going to be easy at all.
Mid lane Armel up against Carl.
Yep, it's about as boring as a lane as it possibly could be. They're both just going to be farming. No kill threat on the other whatsoever.
Quick pause coming out.
20 seconds.
You think so? 19.
The worms will
With those disconnects, maybe a bit
I
longer.
don't know. You already said 20. That's -1 on the prediction, King.
Well, you said 20. I said 19.
No, I was counting down from your 20.
I didn't even say 20, though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See, Carl's just laughing.
He laughed at me. Well, being a laughing stock is something I'm very accustomed to.
Not always a bad thing.
Not always. Just most of the time.
Bring the comedy.
How good has Bristleback become? Can Bristleback out-carry a Terrorblade? And why is the answer no?
I think the answer could be yes, but I don't think 1v1. Like, you got to take in the team.
Oh, so you're the kind of guy that hides behind his teammates.
No,
He's
I
like,
don't hide behind my teammates.
okay.
I show up with my teammates.
Sure, you can make it sound however you want.
When they made Voltron, they weren't hiding behind their teammates. They worked as teammates.
Of course.
Cool sprays.
Cool.
Viscous Nasal Goose starting to stack. They've got the Earth Spike from Boomy and should have first blood.
And his goo is so strong, number one.
Just
one
a
more
matter of time.
Quill.
And a right click.
Easy.
Gabby's got himself first blood.
And the Soul Ring now up to boot as well. Top lane meta has been used. He has to be careful in the Elder Titan. Gone also.
Down.
Disarm proc. Oh, he gets it.
So gets the early disarm. The enchant to slow him up. The impetus shots feel so heavy.
This lane's putting in work.
Yeah. And we've seen a lot of enchantresses kind of starting to skip the impetus. Or they'll go like 1-4-4.
Yeah, but it's,
I like the impetus damage.
I think it's mostly +5 inches that skill that way. But I'm with you. I'm a big fan of impetus, especially having a level 4 impetus very quick. You have no cooldown. You lay in the damage. Because this draft doesn't have the most damage, especially in the early game. Very limited until Bristol gets some items. Beastmaster gets the axe, so that impetus could really be helpful.
Let's see if 23 can stay safe in this lane. Disarms are starting to become a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, especially once he's level 4, it's going to be really annoying.
Shockwave hitting 23. With a swashbuckle, no disarm, no lucky shot proc.
Oh, they actually didn't manage to block the camp properly. The setter is going to cause quite a bit of problems. 23 already down to his last tango.
He actually, I believe, buys another stack of tangos and a stick.
He definitely needs more regen here. And Enchantress is putting out too much damage. And he
gets
found
held out
another.
too.
He found a tomato now. It's running out on 20 though. So if you want to go, you gotta go now.
They've got the Hellbear Smash where they'll get the disarm. They'll look to get the kill on a Whitemon. First impetus shot, looking for the sweep. It does sweep up the Hellbear Smasher. Bach a little low. They've used the meta. 23 might just die though for
Wow.
the Thunderclap.
That went well.
Whoa, that's I would say that's worth it.
Yeah, there's a ton of damage coming out from the Eng. And her taken over creep. It's
You
not a
take away
good death
his
for
meta,
TB.
too. He's usually
Exactly.
using that to farm. Yes, he gets a kill there, but it goes to Whitemon to start, and then now he can't use the meta to farm.
Yeah, just overall not the greatest situation for the Terrorblade. But he should still be fine. Like, he's gonna build up a Wraith Band or two, maybe treads fast, and then just go back to the jungle. So either way, he's gonna be farming quite well. Elder Titan in trouble again, potentially. Swashbuckle on 2. 1.
Swashbuckle slept, but the impetus shot and
Dead
there's the
again?
kill. Wow, Tims is getting a lot out of this Enchantress. He'll go into the Nature's Attendants. I still want to see him put a lot of focus and attention on to the impetus shots. Earth Spike, Quills, right clicks, and Zephyr gets the kill on a Gabby before he dies to Boomy.
Yeah, still a worthwhile trade. And another pause. And another.
The VMix needing some help.
You fought and died with honor.
It's another pause. Or as you said, and another.
Yeah. I mean, the Eng has more net worth than the Centaur currently. And she already has a medallion. So Eng is in a very, very comfortable position. And she has the big Harpy creep. There's going to be a lot of lightnings coming out. They should kill this. No one is turning health. Okay. Timed out. Eng could potentially even rotate middle once Beast is
kind of a
level 6. Yeah.
Like, that's just going to be so much damage. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep the pressure on to this TV.
For sure. He's
Give him
only
nothing to
level
work
4.
with.
Elder Titan trying to steal the rune and blocking the ancient at the same time. Okay. But no stacks anyways, so joke's on you. We weren't even trying to make ancient stacks.
Apparently. I believe the Radiant Observer probably saw that.
They did. 100%. And TB dead again? Wow.
23 going down once again.
The creep came in from behind, stomped him, disarm proc, Emperor's damage. It's too much for him to handle.
Way too much for him to handle.
That's the second death.
3 into the enchant.
Yeah. You want to add it for the massive amount of slow, the cooldown reduction. Creeps also get a lot stronger. White one has to be careful here.
Armel's sitting a little low, but I don't think that's the worst thing in the world here.
Yeah.
He's not going to get pressured by White One.
Ench is already level 5. Super
It's going
high
to be
level.
such a quick level 6.
Yeah.
Which means Tome goes to Boomy, and they'll have that burst damage with level 6, probably just making this Enchantress pretty unkillable early on.
Yeah, we'll have to see how he itemizes, if he's going to go into fast crest or into the hood.
Go into a core build.
I mean, with this farm, he's sitting the same network as Centaur and TB, as of now at least. But yeah, T1's strength is really like in the mid-game portion of this game. When TB is somewhat farmed, they have the Dragon Knight initiation with the Blink Dagger. Centaur is really tanky in the front lines. The early game is not the strongest.
Yeah, problem is, though, they're getting pretty far behind. TB Courier? Oh, God.
Don't want to be losing that one.
That got spotted. Now the Enchant. On to 23. They got the disarm.
They have to roll.
And they have the Rolling Thunder. They have an impetus shot coming in. Rolling Thunder hits once. He needs to try and turn himself around. They've got themselves the sweep. 23, I don't know if he gets out of this. They've got Enchant in just 6 seconds. They're looking for the save with the disruption. They'll get it. The Swashbuckle hits on a Zephyr. And Earthspike on the right time gets both. And 23 drops. Zephyr looking likely to fall too. But there's the Dragon Tail coming in from Carl. Bot on the run. Whitemon here. Tim's, he would like to save him, but he can't. Boomy also died to 23. Ends up being a 2-for-1, but you do lose your Terrorblade. And you're not even going to get Tim's.
At least you had to rotate a lot of heroes in, so it's not the worst for TNC, but those 2 kills...
Oh, and TB's Courier.
Oh, no. Was there anything in there? No.
No, but he, I believe, I don't know where he was sending it. It looked like he was sending it to the secret shop.
It looked like just a misclick, really, because there's nothing...
That he's going to be getting there.
Yeah. Raw mid lane.
Problem Aurora used that the DK. The Elder Dragon form should be gone in just a second. They've got the Swashbuckle coming through as well as the Earthspike. They'll hex up the Elder Titan, but they don't get the damage out onto Carl. Disruption. Whitemon might be able to set up the Stomp. They've got the Stampede. Tim's caught, and he's already got himself the Nature's Attendant. So it's only level 1, but it does give him enough to survive here. They'll go after Zephyr. Back around. There's the kill onto the Shadow.
They're playing at a pace right now that T1 is not comfortable with at all. Like, they're trying to respond, but they're always just a little bit slow and end up being outnumbered. Bristleback is pretty much free farming, pressuring his Centaur by quite a lot, and his Beastmaster also has more net worth than a DK. Question is, how strong is this new Agonist, really? What it all comes down to. Last game it looked decent, but not super game-winning or anything like that.
Yeah, I think now it's a lot more susceptible to missing a time.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to see how strong it actually really is, because they last picked it into a Terrorblade as their magic damage solution, so they obviously have quite a lot of faith in it. TB level 6 now, no point in Sunder though, so if he's in a bad spot he can die easily.
It's 2 levels behind the Bristle.
Yeah.
Doesn't land the sleep on a Tim's. Medallion over on a Whitemon. Shadow Poison being thrown out, so they've left the Centaur by himself, which isn't much of a surprise.
I mean, Tim's is just there in the jungle, basically just giving vision on 3 heroes.
Yeah.
All by himself. And they just can't kill him.
And it's giving you a soul lane over to the Pangolier.
Yeah. So the question is, who do they kill? Bristol's a tough kill. Ench is a tough kill. They don't have the greatest tools right now. DK is going straight into a blink. Probably will have to wait for that until they can start making proper moves around the map. 3k behind already. Pre-10 minutes, not a good look.
No, not at all. Bristle already working with 20 health regen.
Balanced.
He's going to be a hard target to kill. Cuckoo coming over, but I'm not sure what he expects to get done.
Maybe just contest some of the neutral experience, but yeah. Beast is keeping bottom actually. They're looking for a Centaur kill here. He has Stampede though, so he should not be dying here.
I think he wants to force it out as, I was going to say, as Armel gets there. So he can get the Primal Aurora. Disruption, Swashbuckle, not going to land. Looking for the sleep. That won't hit.
And just so... he's still playing around with the 3 heroes there. He just never left the spot there.
It's kind of disgusting how much info and how much he's gaining for his team just by being there.
Yeah.
So much network for Tim's already.
Oh, and Bristleback is even just running to the enemy Ancients and stealing them. And they can't contest him. All TB can do is run away, tail between his legs.
No sleep on the teams, but they do have the disruption. They brought 3 heroes up here again. They've got the untouchable. There's the Dragon Tail.
He should die this time.
And Nature's Attendant starting to heal. Pops the stick on the run. 3 stacks of the Shadow Poison is just enough with that Soul Catcher.
No. Finally getting punished, but at what cost, really? At least they get a streak, which is worth 400 gold, quite a bit. But all 3 costs of the Radiant are pretty much just free farming.
Yeah, maybe because it leaves Artmel, who's only 900, or really 800 gold away from grabbing his Ags, but they're just farming so well. They're top of the net worth. They're in a great spot.
Go time is in 200 gold for the DK. He's going Blink Dagger first. That means he's not itemizing to scale, he's itemizing to fight. And you gotta find a couple of good pickups early. Smoke up here by Radiant. Everyone but the Bristle. Looking for a raw initiation here.
Hawk. Trying to scout some information. No fine Whitemon. Thought about the Primal Roar, not even needed. Finger goes out, boom, he gets a stack.
Yep, just throw out the finger. It's always a very delicate balance between, should I keep the finger because it's already dead, or should I just build up the stacks? Like, when is the next opportunity I'll get?
Right.
You can never really know the answer. So my philosophy is, throw it out. Every time.
Yeah, with the cooldown, it's certainly difficult to know when your next moment's going to come.
Yeah, it's so long. Wouldn't be surprised if they reduce it at some point. Bristleback now finished the Vanguard, going to the face boots, just pure tank. Armel, 150 for his axe. If they can kill him now with his newly picked up Blink Dagger on the DK, that would be really good.
Right.
This is the creep wave he needs. And T1 is kind of just sitting back.
There it is. He's got it.
He just revealed his Blink Dagger to a creep wave. Okay. So that surprise element is gone.
Yeah. Speaking of the line cooldown, would you be more okay if it was shorter earlier but longer later? So instead of being 40 level 3, if it was
No,
like
you can't take that away from me, sorry.
it's like 50 level 3 but only 130 level 1.
120. I don't know. It's, again, a very delicate balance because it's so strong later on.
Right.
That maybe early on it needs to be this weak. Now Beastmaster with the axe to see how much damage he can do.
And they've got the Solar Crest coming out too.
Yeah. Tim's is also pretty massive for support.
He's farmed a lot. And you know what's surprising is
TB.
how farmed Zephyr is.
They're smoking into the TB. Oh, he didn't pop the smoke. Oh, he was on the edge.
And now it's going to be the Primal Roar. They've got that to set up.
And another.
Hex, Earth Spike, all ready to go. No chance he gets out of this one. They get the kill to 23 for what is now the 4th time.
I mean, you can say what you want. It's still like a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So how much is it actually now? It's 260. And it gets amplified by 24 per stack. And they're just going into the Roche pit anyways.
Yeah, still a great Roche taking mechanism.
It takes, yeah, okay. Still kill him super fast.
Kill him super fast, 14 minutes into the game.
And Amel takes it. Bristleback doesn't think he will be in danger of dying, and I agree with that. Hood face Vanguard. Even Raindrop is very survivable. He's going into the Heaven's Halberd next. Now, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that because you're kind of the carry of your team. You don't want to be going for these utility items because no one else is going to be right-clicking, but gives them an earlier timing.
So they steal the bounty. They've got Carl in the trees waiting to get the blink as well as the Dragon Tail. No, he's going to blink away.
They kill the courier with the Cool Spray too. A little bit annoying. And they steal the Ancients away from the TB as well. He's just not really getting much space on the TB. 2,000 behind both the Beastmaster and Bristle.
And there's 7k behind in total.
Yeah, they need to make sure this TB somehow gets some space to farm. Like, they need this Skadi soon. Because otherwise they cannot deal with this Bristleback. Wow, so close. The Quill was about to hit him. Then his blink will be cancelled.
They continue to steal these camps again. TB not with many places to farm, and I believe they spotted him going down towards bottom.
It just feels like they're roaming from triangle to jungle. Just make sure TB doesn't farm anywhere.
And on top of that, they're getting kills with it. They're farming a lot with that movement, putting them up 7K. Like they're continuing to shut down T1's opportunities.
Yeah. Very well organized Dota so far by TNC. That being said, though, we said the real peak of T1 is in the mid game. So the strongest timings are yet to come.
Right? So, how late is it going to come down that they're this far behind?
I thought they were going to look to play a little bit more aggressively with that Blink Dagger pickup on the DK. So far, not a whole lot.
Oh, I don't know if you expected to bounce off of that, but now he's going to go the other way around. They'll find White Mom. They'll bounce him up into the air once again. They've got the finger, and Boomy will get the kill. That's a second stack.
Yep.
They're working with an Aegis, and they should be able to take the tier 2. Gabby will stick on it. They've also got that siege creep.
Easy tier 2.
23 back here on the Ancients, but he's under vision.
The map is shrinking rapidly for T1.
I wouldn't be surprised to see...
That's not the only thing that's shrinking for them, but...
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see them get 23 again here. They need to find the right opportunity to jump in, though.
They do have Shadow Demon around this time to help them, with an Ether Lens and a Keen Optic. So cast range is good. They're smoking in from the long way, though. SD... Oh, he might be out of position here.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
They just gave away the ward.
23. He's caught again.
Oh,
Very dead.
There was such good movement by TNC. All the way around. SD was actually intercepting to kind of stop the smoke, but they were already...
Yeah, they were already there.
Yeah. SD took half health from one swashbuckle.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder.
Again.
Bouncing. And he's not going to find him.
That was so close. If only he went straight down. But
yeah, I think he bounced off the tree. Not expecting to maybe bounce off that.
Yeah, this is the second time he bounced off something that I didn't even know you can bounce off.
Well, the first one is that monument up top that I think everybody should...
The monument?
Yeah. It's like a little...
A rock pillar formation?
Yeah. Blink, Hoof Stomper, Splitter all coming through.
How
Gabby,
tanky are
got
you?
the sweep. He's looking to stay alive the entire time, and he might just do so. How tanky are you? Very. Zephyr dead. They'll go for more.
More access.
Whitemon, he'll TP. No way to stop that. Gabby survives the entire onslaught.
Wow.
They threw everything at him.
I did not think he would be that survivable. ET Aura on top of him. Well, I say Aura, it's only level 1.
No, out of these teams not electing to put more in the Aura?
I'm a big Aura fan. I don't know. Can't answer that for you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They have a lot of setup this game with Centaur and Dragon Knight, so I'm with you, man. I'm surprised they didn't put more points into the Aura. Just to amplify all that magic damage the Shadow Demon and Centaur are putting out as well. Tibido finally managed to find some space to farm a Sage, at the very least. Now since you're completed, status resistance online. Maybe you can get a good Sunder off with that and turn the fight around.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Because it's not looking easy for the TB in any way.
Oh, definitely not. But it wouldn't be fun if it was easy.
That is true.
Yeah, that must be 23's mentality here, or T1's mentality as a whole, because the last couple of series that they played, they won one, sure, but didn't look pretty.
Blink Dagger now available for the Pangolier. That's going to make it even more difficult for this T1 side.
Yeah, I also like the Maelstrom picked up, not only to scale more, but it's also very good against the Terrorblade illusions. Okay, if TB gets up to Skadi Satanic, they're in a very good spot. But it's 10k gold away.
Yeah, it's 10k gold away, and that's the same amount of time for TNC. So, yeah, maybe.
You also gotta realize though, this Bristerback is not itemizing to be like a hard right clicker. They're going pretty heavy onto the spell damage. Maelstrom, Beastmaster Axe, and now he's going to the Eternal Shroud as well. So
They're rolling
this
high
TB
damage.
will be very survivable.
Yeah. It'll be Tim's who does all the damage.
Does he have Max and Peters?
No, he only has a level 1. But look at him. He's taking Ancients. That's your carry right there.
I'm telling you, B-Cop. Scotty Satanic. He has a smoke on the Terror Blade, actually. Why?
Why not?
Because you should be farming.
True. Arcane Boots now also picked up for the Pangolier.
That means he's going to be going to Lotus Orb. Yep. Has that one queued up. And now a 4-man smoke. And the TB still is holding one. Very interesting. If you couldn't kill the Bristol before, now he's Eternal Shroud. Good luck.
Yeah, I think if you see him, that's not who you jump for. It
No.
just can't be.
You have to ignore him.
They'll come all the way bottom. They might find Bach. This is close enough to the tier 2 in the outpost, though, that could go severely wrong.
Wow, he blinked out. That was not on reaction. That was purely based on instinct.
Wow.
But either way, it was spot on. Like, he was about to stun him. He actually did stun him. Like, he dodged the Dragon Tail with a blink. But there's no way there's reaction. That's like, no. I won't believe it. No one's faster than me. Well, not only in Dota, but...
TP all the way over. And Whitemon. Primal Roar. They've got the Hex onto the Shadow Demon to Zephyr. They'll catch both. Easy 1-2 gut punch. Finger used again by Boomy. That's his 3rd stack.
That was a level 2 finger, so way less cooldown. And I'm not sure why they were sticking around for so long. Only the 2 supports.
Ooh,
No killing power.
Hex.
Eng.
Dragon Tail.
How
And
tanky
he
are
hooks
you?
out Double Edge. Can you right-click this man? No, you can't.
Very tanky.
Enchantress.
3 core heroes can't even kill the Eng.
Enchantress just breeding the strongest. She's ridiculously tough. Blink, Hoof Stomp, Viscous Nasal Goo.
Has been good, but...
Still on the run. This Viscous Nasal Goo will push him all the way back. Swashbuckle for sure.
Nah, just make him, you know, a little bit scared. Make him feel the fear. 12 kill lead now. The map is shrinking. The arms around the neck are slowly squeezing.
Yes.
Maybe even faster than we think they are, because the lead is growing rapidly.
And not off many kills.
No, purely off map control. They're not giving T1 any space to farm at all. How much gold do you need? Yes.
The answer is yes. Silver Edge next for the DK. We'll see if he gets to that.
Silver Edge to break the Bristol. Okay.
Tim's going into the Sange, getting that status resistance.
Silver Edge is very pricey too. It's a good 5K item or something like that. Very pricey.
The amount of information Tim's is getting this team is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. And I just started at like minute 10 already. He just stands in the jungle, sees 3 heroes the entire time.
And he's only level 10. He's only working with 1 untouchable.
But he has Glimmer Cape as well as the Magic Resi talent. Makes him very survivable against spells. And of course you can't right-click him.
And then Nature's Attendance. So he's just constantly healing.
And of course, to top it all up, an Essence Ring. Why not?
Never die.
Not
Literally.
today. But the Silver Edge on DK potentially is going to be very strong. Can break the Eng, can break the Bristol. It's a good item.
Dire are scanning.
Okay.
Roche is
5-man
up.
smoke. 4-man smoke.
Do we want to go?
They don't know about Roche at all. They're smoking down to the Radiant jungle. That's a very big misread here from T1. Free Roche, free Shard, free everything. I don't know what they're thinking here, what they're reading into, but they're not aware at all. And you can already see the map movement. They're like, ah, damn it. And now they walk towards the mid lane.
Shard picked up for the Bristle. Now he's got that hairball. So you've already been dealing with enough heartache from this Bristle.
Yeah, he has a cheese as well. Aegis went to the beast again. And Pangolier is going in super Braveheart mode all by himself.
I'm disappointed though. The line is queued off of Ags.
Are they going to get him?
Stampede, Rolling Thunder, blinking just a second. Oh, went the wrong direction.
Good juke. Most people would go to the right. So it's like, yeah, that's the most probable decision, but nope. Now this Bristol is just... You ain't touching this guy. Until you get to Silver Edge. And Skadi. Which is 1,000 gold away. That's like the glimmer of hope. You know? You're stuck in a cave full of spiders.
Whitemon getting run down here, Dragon Tail, but you know you can't kill this Bristle. You can only just lock him down long enough. They all blink in and lock him down.
He's hitting water and you're damaging him.
And yeah, now they're just on the run.
Radiant are scanning.
All right.
TNC though, they gotta
What do they
eventually
have?
start to go to the high ground, right?
I think they will start knocking on the high ground door momentarily. They have a lot of long-range siege. They have Beastmaster with the Region Rune, so he can throw access to his heart's content.
What's that sound, the axes?
Yeah.
Can you give me a hairball? That's actually pretty good.
Been practicing a long time. I'm gonna spam my mid-bristle.
How loud's your keyboard when you play Bristle?
How loud?
Yeah.
Very loud.
Because you gotta just be spamming the Q.
Dire's bottom
Q and the
tower
W.
is
QW, but I spam it like 4 times even while it's in cooling.
Yeah. It is not ready yet.
It's not ready yet. The hero that gave me Carpal Tunnel though was Tinker.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a tournament I had to play Tinker 3 times in a row. My hands were actually on fire.
That was what people used to talk about when playing Tinker. I feel like the panel used to break it down and be like, how long can you last playing Tinker? Like, these games get late and you get tired.
Yeah, and then you make mistakes. Like, you blink in accidentally, or you don't blink out because like you're just getting tired mentally. It's a thing. But with Bristol, I think it's a little bit easier.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Just gonna make sure you use your active abilities. And now they're knocking on the high ground. What's your defense? What can you do?
Thinking about going into the Rolling Thunder.
That's a lot of damage under the tower. Stun on the DK, but Soul
Gabby
Catcher.
moving forward. They've got the Rolling Thunder as well as the Blink. That's going to hit under Karo. Pops the BKB. They've got the finger going out on the Zephyr. They'll get the cut of the Shadow. Demon buys back immediately. 23 comes over with the meta. But put his attention on the Tims for a second. Rolling Thunder still bouncing these heroes into the air. The Swashbuckle disarming Whitemon. The look over at Cuckoo. They've got this disruption to keep him alive. But they're still chasing. Meanwhile, Bach on the other side of the fight. He'll survive. Swashbuckle over again. Hits on 23. They got the
Zephyr,
double
no
kills. They
buyback.
killed off Cuckoo. They'll get the cut of Zephyr. So Zephyr ball back once in this fight. Gabby eats the cheese. Back to full health, full mana. And they should be able to keep it going on the high ground.
He didn't even have to eat that cheese. He just did it for semantics.
Hex 23 in trouble. Spike to follow it up. Blink from Carl into danger. They've also got the sleep on a Gabby, but it's just not enough damage. They're starting to take away the mana from Cuckoo. They've got Gabby moving forward. There's the Dragon Tail. Shield crash right on top of the Centaur. They pushed them all the way back into their base, and they will take this tier 3 bot.
And it was 52 seconds already. Metamorphosis timed out, and they have nothing left in the tank. Like, what can you do?
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Nothing.
Yeah, you actually just can't do anything. The long-range barrage from the Beastmaster the entire time. Super tanky heroes in your face. Savage tried to kill the Ench out of all heroes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Just not right-clicking at all. And now he's back to farming. It's the only thing he can do at the moment.
Well, at least Shadow Demon is up in 5. But Bristol's BKB is already off cooldown, courtesy to the Quickening Charm. He has so much health regen. 36 health regen. 20 armor with a Solar Crest. You ain't killing this guy.
It's fine as an Aeon Disc. He was going Ags to start, but he goes back into the Aeon Disc, and now he's got 500 gold towards the Ags.
That Pos 5 line is even thinking about Axe should give you a good perspective on how this game is going.
Yeah, and he was thinking about it before, but he wants to survive. He knows he offers a lot of lockdown.
It makes much more sense. Like, you're not the guy that needs to deal damage. Leave that to the heroes that actually have to do it. And this was the Skadi reveal, pretty much, and it didn't amount to a whole lot.
Precious bounty.
So minus 30 seconds of the Primal Roar cooldown. That might be a talent CG.
If they go high ground very soon, it's going to be problematic. Like, he's 1k gold away from the Silver Edge. All right, so
Tier 3 gone.
round 2, let's go.
Hairball, Blink, Move Stomp coming through. Decent amount of damage on the Gabby, but it's not going to be enough. They've got the Air Splitter coming through as well as, well, the Solar Crest, but that gets reflected. Rolling Thunder bouncing around from Bach. Right clicks coming in from the Enchantress that are starting to tick away at these heroes on T1. Tims feels confident enough to be moving near the tier 4s. Blink, hook stop, double edge, and then that right click can't get onto this Enchantress. Tims just doesn't take damage.
Yeah, way too tanky.
Earth Spike on the coup. They're going to try and get the kill to the Centaur. They've got the finger to follow it up, but it's not enough damage with the Stampede being used. With the BKBs coming around the horn, they look over at Armel. He might die here. Has his BKB pop, but he's getting focused by Carl. Safe for a moment. Whitemon wants the right click. 23 is the one who gets the kill. He's gone for 73, but they lose the Shadow Demon as well as the Elder Titan still. Focusing Tims. 23, that might not be the way to go about this. They've got the Lotus Orb on the Gabby, and 23, he's disarmed. 23, he's in trouble. 23, he is dead. Triple kill for Gabby. He'll look for the Ultra, and he won't find it because Bach gets the kill. They're back in their base. Carl, he can only just watch as the rest of the team is dead, and TNC will ravage the base.
And Carl's getting the mass tips. He got a lot of tips against Boom already. Maybe Carl, you know, on the chopping board for a lot of teams here. Smack talking. But yeah, this game is done and dusted. There's absolutely nothing they can do. They're still staying in the game, probably talking about what went wrong.
One more fight, why not?
Kind of digesting the loss, you know. But
yeah, some teams I think they want to get to the next game. Some teams you let it digest and then you're on to the next one. You can let it go through, don't tilt.
Exactly. Like if you GG out right away, it could lead to a potential tilt. But yeah, there's no way to win this game at this point unless they die Fountain, which TNC...
Which even then, I don't even know if they die.
Maybe Bristol just kills everybody.
So there's the Megas, there's the massive 28,000 net worth lead.
All right, so DK, last glimmer of hope, Silver Edge will be online for the next fight.
Radabatos picked up for Bach.
Maybe a surprise kill on the Bristol, somehow. Although he just picked up the Bloodstone. Yeah, this guy is not gonna die. We'll see if he puts in the Paladin Sword as well for additional life leech. Spell lifesteal.
Gleipnir.
He does.
For the Pango, we barely see this item. It's expensive. There's better options.
It fell out of favor very quickly. Like when it was first released in the patch, a lot of people bought it. But it's kind of underwhelming for the price. So you're like, whatever. But at this point, you know, you can probably build whatever you want.
Airball. Get thrown out. Roche up again.
And it's a 5-man smoke. DK already popped ulti. Like by the time they reach the fight, it's going to be half duration already.
Yeah, and this Roche's Refresher Shard.
More importantly, I mean, they're all running. It's super obvious that they're coming.
Yeah, they're on their way. They're going after Tims once again. Can they even get the kill on this Enchantress? The damage, the break, it's all there with the Nature's Attendants. Tims will finally die. The BKB gets popped by Armel. They actually don't have Tims for 43 seconds. With the Metamorphosis from 23, he's onto the high ground, looking over the Beastmaster, but now the Primal Roar, they've got the stun, the blink, as well as the hook stop. The finger comes out, he kills Cuckoo! Boomy! Blowing up the Centaur. Armel is gone. He's got no buyback, but DK's in too deep. Carl now trying to run from this Bristol, who is putting out a lot of Viscous Nasal, who has a lot of Quill Sprays, and the base is also dying. He has to TP back after the sweep hits from the Elder Titan, as they have lost one tier 4 and they are forced to glyph.
And still not GGing out. T1 very...
Oh, Carl just got 10-man tipped.
Again, yeah. This is the second time. Ha ha ha. I don't think you can be too happy with this.
And Gabby's just in, takes the tier 4. They'll look over at 23. The throne is available to take. Whitemon looking for the sweep onto these creeps. Try and slow that down as much as he can. He's got the Centaur held back in a second, but they've got themselves the air spike. They look over at 23, who looks like he won't be able to get any Sunder off as it's not available, and Gabby will run into the base. He might even run into the throne. They'll finally call GG, and TNC will take game number 1.
They got demolished.
Yep. Yeah. See, you didn't have to change your prediction.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't, because I'm a man of my word. And
but you were scared. You were scared.
Well, Tsunami and we gave you the reasoning why. Just trust issues. Like T1, ever since the major, they kind of just look a little bit...